Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com, and today I'm going to break down the biggest game of the week and maybe the biggest game of the year in college football. It's a game between the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, before we break down and predict this game, let me let you know we got cooking at Paramount Sports. Well, we're going to look to keep rolling. Last weekend, hit our 45-unit, two-team, 6-point teaser, another 40 to 50 unit winner. We are now 49-15-1 on these 40 to 50 unit plays going back over the last 12 years. No one in the country can match that record. At 77%, 49-15-1. So that's why you join. Hey, you win with us, and then you win big when we release those 40 to 50 unit plays. So how can you get involved this weekend? 3 ways. 7 for 77. 4 games on Saturday, 3 on Sunday combined, just $77. You've never been with us before, hop on board. Also, it's not October, it's Locktober. 3 weeks of our executive phone service, just $147, or UFC fights. We've been dominating. Last weekend we won again, 21 out of 26 winning cards since the UFC came back in May. Hit another 45 unit there, 11-2 on our 40 to 50 unit selections in the UFC. So 3 ways, 7 for 77, 3 weeks of October through Monday, November 2nd, 147, or 5 fights, 5 selections there, just $55. All at ParamountSports.com, or call 800-400-9741. Now, on to this big game on Saturday where Alabama's at home, laying 5.5 to 6 against Georgia. Why is this game going to be so incredible? Number 2 offense, Alabama, averaging over 51 points a game against the number 2 defense in Georgia, allowing just 12 points per game. Battle of the Titans. Kirby Smart used to be defensive coordinator for Alabama. He's at Georgia now. We all know he had that game a couple years ago. Title game looked like wrapped up. Tua comes back. Second half leads them to victory. So Nick Saban, he's going to have to do something here because his defense has not been good of late. But, maybe they were just going through the motions. Maybe they're like Clemson. They need, that big game to get them up. I mean, we know that Lane Kiffin was up for the game last week against Alabama, but we don't know if Alabama was up for that game. So I think he'll have them ready. The offense for Alabama is going to have to run some on Georgia. Georgia shut down Auburn, shut down Tennessee. Their offenses couldn't get going. I think Alabama can. They've got, Harris, one of the best running backs in the country, a little bit better line even than Tennessee. I think they'll have at least enough success, and then they open it up. And if it becomes a battle of the quarterbacks, Mac Jones against Stetson Bennett, it's Jones. I mean, he looks really settled in. Stetson Bennett has his moments, but we don't know on the road if he can be a different maker here instead of just a game manager. So last 2 weeks, like I said, these coaches were real familiar with Nick Saban. I don't know if he was getting his team all the way up for the games. Jimbo Fisher had coached with him, Lane Kiffin, now the trifecta. It's Kirby Smart. So I think Nick Saban coaching will have the advantage here, and they're also at home. I think just that explosiveness on offense. Those 2 receivers, first-round receivers, are going to be the difference here for Alabama. I'm going to lay the 5.5, 6 points. I'm going to take Alabama 34-23 over Georgia, and they stay right up there, up top, right there, number 2 behind Clemson. You want to hop on board? 7 for 77, Locktober, or the UFC fights? ParamountSports.com.